Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something really important, but something we often don't talk about enough: a mother's journey through menopause. We're going to be exploring an article that really shines a light on what she's going through, and, maybe even more importantly, the role we can all play in supporting her. So, let's get into it. The article we're looking at starts with this really simple, direct statement. It's not trying to be fancy, it's just inviting us into a real conversation, getting past all the clinical jargon to talk about someone we all know, someone we all love, our mom. So right off the bat, the first thing we really need to get our heads around is that this is so much more than just a biological thing. It's a huge life transition, one that's often filled with challenges she might not even talk about. So what exactly is menopause? Well, the technical definition is it's the time in a woman's life, usually somewhere between 47 and 52, when her periods stop for good. It marks the end of her reproductive years, sure, but it also kicks off this whole cascade of changes in her body and her mind. And here's where it gets really complicated. This intensely personal internal change doesn't just happen in a bubble. A lot of the time, it's happening right as other massive life events are going on. Kids are growing up, getting married, maybe leaving home. It just adds this whole other layer of emotional weight to everything she's feeling. All of this can lead to a period of just massive upheaval. It's like she's fighting a battle on two fronts at once, the physical and the mental. Physically, the toll can be absolutely huge. I mean, imagine feeling tired all the time, your body just not keeping up like it used to. On top of that, you've got trouble sleeping, night sweats, feeling weaker, gaining weight, new aches and pains, and these really intense hot flashes. It's a nonstop internal battle she's fighting every single day. And that upheaval is just as fierce on the emotional side. You might see these sudden mood swings, happy one minute, then really irritable the next. There can be that frustrating brain fog or short-term memory loss, maybe losing interest in things she used to love. The source uses this incredible phrase. It calls it a state of emotional entanglement. And doesn't that just perfectly capture that feeling of being all tangled up inside? And this is how those abstract symptoms become very, very real. The article gives this perfect example we can all relate to. Maybe she forgets she already salted the dinner, adds it again by mistake, and then gets incredibly upset about it. And you know what? It's not about the salt. It's about that scary, unsettling feeling of losing the little bit of control over your own mind. So this brings us to the most important question, right? What's our role in all this? And the message from the article is crystal clear. This is not her burden to carry by herself. It's a shared responsibility for the whole family and, honestly, for the whole community around her. And the advice here is super practical. For husband or partner, it's about being her best friend, communicating, and just being there for her emotionally. For us, the kids, it's about stepping up, helping with chores so she can rest more, finding things to do together. And for a daughter-in-law, it's all about offering understanding and cooperation, not judgment. And really, all of that support, all those actions, they all boil down to this one powerful idea. More than anything else, she just needs to feel it in her bones. You are not alone. We are with you. That feeling of solidarity, that is the most incredible gift we can possibly give. And that circle of support doesn't stop at the front door. For women who are working, colleagues can make a huge difference. Just being mindful, not piling on the work, offering a little support, it can go such a long way. Okay, so while all that outside support is absolutely critical, the article also lays out a path to wellness that she can walk herself, focusing on self-care. So this self-care plan starts with the most important step: acceptance. Just acknowledging that this is a natural change. From there, it's all about listening to your body, making rest a priority, and letting go of that pressure to do everything at the same old pace. It's also about rediscovering hobbies, talking openly with family, and making small lifestyle changes, like eating a bit lighter and getting out for morning walks. And there's a really key piece of advice here about how to handle the symptoms. Instead of jumping to a quick fix like sleeping pills for sleeplessness, which can cause their own issues, the recommendation is to explore things like yoga and pranayama. These practices can help calm the body and the mind in a much more natural, sustainable way. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, the conclusion here isn't just a summary. It's a really powerful call to action. It circles back to this core idea that empathy isn't just nice, it's our duty. And to really bring it all home, we're left with this absolutely beautiful thought. It kind of elevates the whole conversation, doesn't it? In any one moment, she's a wife or a sister or a daughter, but her true essence is that of a mother, a timeless universal source of life. And that leads us to the final, ultimate takeaway. The bottom line is this: understanding her, supporting her, and just giving her grace during this transition, that isn't just a nice thing to do, it's our duty. Which leaves us all with one final, very personal question. After hearing all of this, after understanding just a little bit more about her journey, the only thing left to ask ourselves is, how will you show your support?